Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to Trepacer Saturday Reviews. And I watched two movies today. First one was Trainwreck, starring Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. And the second one was Paper Towns, starring Carla Delevingne and Nat Wolff. I'm going to talk about Trainwreck first. Uh, that's the one I watched first. This is a comedy, of course, starring, of course, Amy Schumer. And this was actually written by Amy Schumer and directed by Judd Apatow. And basically, it's the story of Amy. Ever since she was a little girl, her and her sister Kim, it was drilled in their head by their father, Gordon, played by Colin Quinn, that monogamy isn't realistic, that it's not realistic to stay with one person. Basically, because he cheated on their mom, he's basically drilling it in their head, getting them to even repeat it. If you've seen the trailer, that monogamy is not possible, okay? And anyway, so when they grow up, of course, Amy kind of lives that lifestyle. She kind of embraces that lifestyle and basically has a series of one-night stands and no really committed relationships. So of course, her sister Kim goes the other way. Sister Kim is played by Brie Larson. Okay, and basically, uh, Amy lives that life, the life of one-night stands and no committed relationships. And of course, and then she runs into Bill Hader's character, who plays a doctor, who's she has to interview for her magazine. She works for a magazine, and she has to write this, interview this sports doctor. Okay, and Bill Hader is the guy she meets, and they sort of hit it off. And of course, she finds herself being committed into this relationship with him, even though she's not the type that actually wants to do this. This movie I thought was absolutely hilarious. It's a very, very, very funny movie, and it's totally predictable, of course, but I still enjoyed it a lot. I thought Amy Schumer was great. I thought there were a lot of funny moments in this. Particularly, I want to single out John Cena, who plays supposedly her boyfriend, who she basically cheats on left and right. But I thought he was hilarious in this movie. His scenes are absolutely killer to me. And there's a one scene that takes place in a movie theater. That's all I say. Watch that one scene and see if that scene had me crying, laughing. It was that funny. Okay, and anyway, they also at the time two sisters, Amy Schumer and her sister Kim, have to deal with their father, Colin Quinn's character. Has to be put into a nursing home, and they have to basically sell off his stuff. And so you also have them dealing with that at the same time, and you have a lot of famous sports cameos in this because specifically LeBron James has kind of a more than a cameo role in this. He plays like a friend of the doctor, and so you see if you see the trailer, you see him always talking about stuff and hanging out actually in the movie and stuff. And LeBron James I think did a pretty good job. Okay, but I found this movie funny, and sure, it's totally predictable, but I thought it was a very funny movie, and I thought Amy Schumer did a great job. Okay, and also I thought like Brie Larson plays the sister Kim, who's actually in a committed relationship with her husband and her stepson, and she's actually she's the contrast to Amy's character. I thought she did a really good job as well, and I loved Colin Quinn as the father Gordon. I thought he was hilarious as well. And then you also have these, I thought, other side characters I thought were funny. You have Tilda Swinton, who plays Diana, Amy's boss at the magazine, and you also have Randall Park, who plays a coworker. I thought they were good as well. I found this movie funny, and sure, it's totally predictable. It's going to happen to a girl that's wild and does not into a committed relationship, meets a guy who and then they kind of fall for each other, and you can pretty much kind of predict what's going to happen. But I still found it enjoyable and very funny. Okay, so I'm going to give Trainwreck a 7.5. I really enjoyed it and definitely highly recommend it. I thought this movie was funny as anything. Okay, and particularly take note of the theater scene with the movie theater scene with John Cena and Amy Schumer, and just trust me, that scene will be worth the price of the whole movie right there. Anyway, the next movie that I saw, which actually came out early this year, which I wanted to see but I didn't get this chance to see, but this is Paper Towns, which is written by John Green, I guess the writer of The Fault in Our Stars, and it stars Carla Delevingne and Nat Wolff. And basically, it's a story of a guy named Quentin, played by Nat Wolff. He lives in a neighborhood, and when he's little, a girl moves into his neighborhood that basically changes his whole life. Her name is played Margot Robbie, I think that's the character's name. and it's played by Carla Delevingne, and they show you when he's from a little kid. Of course, he was no Margot Spiegelman. I'm sorry, not Margot Robbie. I'm saying Margot Robbie. Margot Spiegelman. He's absolutely fell in, since he was a little kid, fell in love with her from when he was a little kid, and they hung out. And then, of course, as they got older and became teenagers, she kind of drifted off to the popular crowd, and he kind of stayed with his friends. And he has two best friends, Ben, who's a nerdy guy who's basically lusting after his mother, and then you have Radar, another friend, okay, that is the only one amongst them that has a girlfriend who he's afraid to bring to his house because his parents embarrass him, okay. And then you also have another character named Lacey, who's kind of a best friend of Margot, who kind of, they have a falling out. And basically, if you've seen the trailer, you know what basically happens. He crawls into his window one night and basically takes him on an adventure. Okay, and I don't want to spoil exactly what she takes him on, what they do in the adventure. You can pretty much see what they do if you've seen the trailer. They basically have a night of adventure, and then of course they go their separate ways, and then she disappears. Of course, he's devastated by that because and then because this Margot to him is like the perfect girl, and I guess he thought that they rebonded that night they spent together, but then she disappears, and then of course he starts to find clues to where she may be, and basically that sets off the next chain of events where him and his friends basically head out to find out where exactly Margot is. Okay, and I found this movie enjoyable. It was good. I mean, it wasn't as good as Fault in Our Stars. I think that was a better movie than this one, but I did enjoy this movie a lot. I thought Nat Wolff was a good lead actor in this, and I thought Cara Delevingne, who's not in this movie as much as you may think, I thought she did good with the part that she had, and I did think the friends were good too. It's the two actors that played his best friend, Ben and Radar. I thought they were good as well. And then you have the actress who played Lacey, who was like the best friend of one of the best friends of Margot, who they kind of have a falling out, and she wants to go along on this road trip to find out where Margot is, and to find out exactly why they had the falling out. And then you have Angela, who's the girlfriend of Radar. She goes along with them, and then you basically have this road trip with them trying to figure out exactly. And I guess the moral of this movie is that you don't know people as well as you think they do. I guess that's would be kind of the moral. That sometimes you put people on a pedestal. I guess that would be the kind of message I guess they're trying to give. I don't think they're always successful with this. The one of the best friends, Ben, I found him really annoying. The guy who was basically lusting after his moms. I thought he was very annoying. So I guess maybe he did do his job because he was very annoying. I thought he was very annoying. I like the character of Radar. I thought he was just the better character actually, but I thought Nat Wolff did a good job as the lead in this, and I thought it was a good movie overall. Okay, not as good as Fault in Our Stars. I think this is the better movie, but I think this one was a good another good life-changing movie because, like I said, they're in their senior year and they're all getting ready to go off to college and go basically split up and go their own separate ways, and they have this one last adventure to have Quentin basically find Margot, who's the love of his life at this point. Okay, so I thought it was overall I thought it was a good movie. Okay, and it didn't end, and I think it ended the right way. Actually, I don't think it ended the way you would think it would end. I thought it ended because there's a critical point in this movie, and I think one character makes the right decision. Let me put it that way. Okay, just in my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna give Paper Towns I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, I thought it was good. Okay, not as good as Fault in Our Stars. I thought that was just a deeper movie, and I think you got better performances out of the actors in that. I love the two actors in that movie. But this one is a decent movie, and a lot better than I thought it would be from what I read the reviews and stuff for. I thought it was very well done. Okay, and so anyway, 7 out of 10 for Fault in Our Stars, and Trainwreck, which I really enjoyed, a lot funnier than this is really funny, and I thought Amy Schumer did a great job, and Bill Hader I thought was a good lead actor in this as well, and I like the sports cameos. I thought that was fantastic in that, and I thought John Cena killed it in this movie. He was absolutely hilarious in this movie. Trainwreck, definitely see that 7.5 for me for this. And again, Paper Towns, a 7 out of 10. Anyway, let me know what you think of these two titles. What do you think of them? Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.